I always put the key in first, just to, so I've got kind of a handle to pull the cylinder out with. And then most of the kit should come with this, or something to kind of push it out with. So what you do, you'll notice right down in here.
You can't do this without a key, though. Typically.
Yeah, you can, but you have to rebuild the entire cylinder. Yeah. But so right in here, so this springs in right there. Okay. So you push that in, and then this slides out. That slides out. Okay. And then this one's my favorite one because the double pointed in on this. Right. It'll actually insert to where it's up and down to where it'll slide in like this. So you have to go in at an angle, and then it slides in.
I've never seen that type.
Yeah. And then that's how you get the cylinder out on this side.
All right.
And then from there, but you remove the retainer pin on it. It just pops out. And then it should come with these sleeves. So you use these to actually push the cylinder out. So you'll turn the key about 45 degrees because you don't want those pins lined up with this top section. And then you just slide that out. Because there's actually pins and springs in here. If you don't use this, it blows them all out and you have to rebuild the whole thing, and it's a pain. So then after that, all you do, you remove that. You go to the new key, which I'm going to pop the single one on the front.
It's typically best to buy the smart keys because then you could just buy this key kit and it takes 5 seconds.
Yeah. I'll make sure that that's the same as all the So then what you do is you just insert this into the cylinder, and then you go through and pick out which one's which. The nice thing on the ones that come off the shelf is they'll usually have a 5-digit number on here. Okay. Which corresponds to which pin it is. That makes it easier. Sense. Without that, like this one doesn't have it. You don't want it to be raised like the green one.
Oh, you want it to be flush.
So you want it to be basically completely flat across the top. Okay. So like that one, you know, it was just barely sticking up, so you can go down one size. Yeah. And then once you go down a size, you got a nice perfect flat. Okay. And then you just keep filling from there.
Yeah, the one I've done before had a spring in it too. Or
just removing the retainer pin. All right. You use the cylinder and the key to push it through, and then you rekey. Yeah, deadbolts are usually a lot easier.
So that's this deadbolt here.
Yeah, this slides right out of the sleeve. Yeah. Yep. How are we doing today?
Great.
So then, like I said, the deadbolt's a lot easier. And now you can rekey.
Yep. And that just holds the springs in place.
Can you multitask, or
I can. Yep. Got some questions? Yeah. That has to go in because this has.
Yeah, I'm confused about the key there. Where that goes right on the outside of that.
Yeah. So this has a little groove right there. Right. So this actually retains that and holds those in place, which I'm gonna actually. Sometimes these are a little bit thinner, so they bend a little bit. I'm gonna put a new one in for you. There we go. I got a nice new one.
So these key kits have even those things.
Yeah, they should. Depends on which ones you get.
Got the new springs too, if your springs are getting loose.
Yeah, so Schlage is going to have a different rekey set than this. So this one will be for like Kwicksets, Defiance,
this is the kind
Copper
I have.
Creeks.
What are those little balls for there?
I haven't had to deal with those yet. So.
Yeah, I haven't either. Well, I haven't had to deal with any of these either.
Some of them have, these are kind of a retainer clip. Some of them have stuff like that, or a spacer. It just depends on the lock.
I got it.
These and these right here are actually the ones that are in this cylinder.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Oh, that shows what they are all right
Yeah,
there,
this actually tells you, and it'll tell you like the part numbers, everything like that.
Sweet deal.
So yeah.
So the best option is to buy these smart key locks, because you just put something in that little hole, put your key in, turn it to the right, pull your key out, put your new key in, turn it, and it's rekeyed. It'll, on the box, it'll show you the process. I can't remember exactly how it is, but it takes 5 seconds with the smart keys. And these smart key sets come with 4 of these, and it also comes with 1 master. And those master locks, some of these smart keys, it'll have a master lock on the top, and it'll have a regular lock on the bottom. And you'll need these master keys, like if you ever lose your master key, you'll need a new one of those. And that way you can go ahead and order a set of master keys that are blanks, and you can use this one for cutting your new master keys. As the top one is a master key, that's what this gold one would be, and your bottom one goes there, and then this cap little goes over the top of it. So basically what you can do, if you have 10 rooms, you can have 1 master key for all 10 rooms that you can go get into all the rooms with your 1 key. And then for each individual unit, you can give a person that individual key so that they can get into each unit with a separate key, so no one else can have it. You just make sure you don't lose your master, because if you lose your master and someone else gets it, then everybody could get into that master and get into any room. So that's one weakness of it, but it is helpful if you have an apartment complex or something like that to have sets like this, so that one person can have a master who's cleaning or whatever, and maintenance or whatever, and everybody else has their own individual keys. Now typically when you go and you get the rekeyed, like if you want to get a master and you want to get 5 sets of those keys, you're going to have to order that master key. That specific master key will have a number, and you'll have to order blanks online and then bring those blanks to the person to have it rekeyed. Because if you don't, they're not going to have those master keys typically in stock. They only have the basic Kwickset keys.